Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for dialing in tonight. I have Kristyn on the phone with me, and she's just going to share what Thrive has done for her. Kristyn, you've been thriving for 4 weeks now? 6 weeks?
Yeah. I think actually yesterday was the 1 month day.
All right. Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm just going to explain real fast what Thrive is.
Okay.
Thrive is one product broken into 3 steps. So you have your lifestyle capsules, your shake, and then a foam patch, which is called a DFT, and that keeps everything flowing through your system and gives you that all-day energy. So I have been thriving since March of 2017, and it's been a game changer for me. I was exhausted all the time, and when I started, I was actually going to school for my MBA and also working full-time while raising 2 kids, and I was desperate. So I trusted a friend and took the leap, and I won't miss it, or I've missed a couple days, but it was awful. So if I can help it at all, I do not miss a day of Thrive. So that's what Thrive is. And Kristyn, how did you find out about Thrive?
So I had originally seen it on Facebook through people I knew who were talking about it, and I just initially put it off because there's so much out there that you can kind of get into to change your daily routines or lose weight or feel better, and I just wasn't really into that kind of stuff. I always thought, I can do this on my own. I just need to drink more water or eat better. So I initially just pushed it off and was like, okay, this isn't for me.
Yes, and that we hear that a lot. So that I just always love hearing, how everyone heard about it. And usually it is watching on Facebook. So, and where, can you kind of give us a little history of where you were before you started Thrive?
Yeah, so I turned 27 this past summer, and I am a mother of 2 young children, 6 and 4, and I also am a car sales associate for a dealership here in Sioux Falls, and I have always struggled with energy and with just feeling good. I have struggled with my weight for a long time as well. I've always been on the heavier side since I could not play sports anymore after too many injuries. So I really was just in a place that I hated myself, and I became desperate. I didn't know what to do, and I got some news from the doctor that I didn't really like that it is what it is. It was because of where I was in my weight. I was told that I most likely have sleep apnea because of my weight, and that was kind of the last straw, and I had to make a change. So I finally I had to reach out to Justine and make that change and get uncomfortable, and it was not easy.
I know it is a hard thing to do. So you're not alone, and I'm so glad you did, because, well, you tell us, how was your first day?
So my first day on Thrive, I was scared because I'm like, okay, what if I do this and it doesn't work? And so I got up. The first thing I did, I took my pills right away. I just started with 1, and I got that down, and then 20 minutes later I had my shake. And, for the first time, I actually liked a shake that I was taking. There was really good flavor, so that was a surprise to me. So, and then I put my patches on, and usually during the day, about like right after lunch, I crash. I have to drink some sort of caffeine, or I have to go walk around my dealership lot, just something, because I cannot stay awake. And that first day, I didn't have those issues. Like, it was instant for me. I struggled a little bit because I knew I had to change the way I was eating. So I was reaching out, and the other thing was I really told myself, okay, I need to drink a lot of water if this is actually going to work. I was never a water drinker before, so I was basically every minute I had a water bottle in my hand like the whole day. So when I got home that night on the first day, I still had energy to actually like sit and have a conversation with my husband and put my kids to bed, instead of just like sitting on the couch and melting and feeling horrible like I didn't get anything done that day.
That's awesome. And then how about day 3 and you know, if you kind of just go over like day 3 and day 10, you know, how it all kind of
so day 3 was easier than day 1 and 2. Obviously, because I had my body was kind of getting used to taking in all these vitamins, and you know, the thing I struggled with the most, and I'm not here to sugarcoat anything, the first 3 days, actually even like the first week, it's hard because your body is adjusting. I felt super bloated just because of the amount of water I was drinking, and I was miserable a little bit, but when it came down to the amount of energy that I had, that was worth all of it for me. I mean, I felt like I was getting so much more done in a day, and I was able to eat correctly and not just feel just miserable. I mean, I would like satisfied myself with food, and the way that Thrive works for me, I don't have to eat crappy foods anymore because I'm getting all the right things through Thrive, and I can actually function for a whole day. And when I got to day 10, the bloating was gone because I was through that first initial period. My body was then used to the amount of water I was drinking, and I am taking the burn, or I'm wearing the burn patches. So for me, I've started noticing a difference in the way I look, and I'm down 5 pounds as of yesterday. And
awesome.
I haven't started like working out or anything yet, but just making sure that I eat correctly and drink enough water and make sure that I do my 3 steps every morning without missing has been crucial.
Yeah.
You know, even my coworkers were like, "Wow, you have so much energy. Like, what is going on with you?" And even like my mood is better too, which a lot of people have noticed, just because I'm more confident in what and how I feel in the day. So now, after 1 month of being on Thrive, like, I can't imagine not having it. I did miss a few days when I was really sick earlier this month, and for me, I was so sick that I couldn't even hold anything down. So, but when I was off of it, I noticed a difference, and I knew right then and there that Thrive was a good choice for me and that I had made the right decision to start this journey.
That's awesome. I have like permanent goosebumps. I just love your story. I mean, when you were sending pictures, and I just was blown away by even like after a week.
Yeah.
It's just like your face is just bright, and I don't know, you just look, I just love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what comes of this, because it's a game changer. You know, like you said, when you start, you're a complete skeptic, and you think, yeah, I just blew a bunch of money on a bunch of junk, and then it all just kind of happens. And I'm just so glad that you pushed through the detox, and because that's another point I'm glad you made, because, you know, even though you had the energy, your body still has to adjust. So,
yep,
you know, the initial detox wasn't the best, but like you said, it's worth it. So,
yeah, and I think the detox is most important, just because you have to get rid of all that crap that you put into your body, and your body needs to adjust to actually a more healthy lifestyle. And so for me, I'm always that person who needs instant gratification, and the fact that I felt so much better even though I was a little miserable during detox, I mean, that's just, it's great. So today, like I said, I can't imagine not being on Thrive anymore.
That's awesome. I just love your story. So thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary to share your story at first, but, I mean, you've got an amazing story to share. So,
yeah, I'm happy to do so.
Yes, we will have to do this again. We'll do another update in a few weeks and see what new things have come about. And I will let you go, and you enjoy your evening.
Yeah, you too. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We'll chat soon, love.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
All right. Yep.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much, everyone, for calling in. This call is officially over.